But yeah, this is Hellfire Saga. It is a ROM hack inspired by Castlevania, Ghosts and Goblins, and a bunch of other franchises, but it plays like Sonic 3. And yeah, I have a continue mode, but that's because I've already beaten the game. But I am going to restart everything. I will see if the flashing... That was for the video. I'm going to delete my save data. I've already recorded the whole game. And I'm going to leave the flashing off for the sake of the stream. The cinematic camera basically means that the game will like go further ahead. Kind of like Sonic CD, where it goes a little bit ahead. The normal mode is normal mode. We're actually going to start off with a level. So we're in the Forest of Decay. And you can see a modified Sonic 3 sprite. You can see like some wolves. You can see me screwing that up. I actually do that all the time. As you can tell, we have a health bar. But that's because rather than using the ring count, you have your health. And if it goes to 0, you die. Thankfully, this game has unlimited lives, so you don't have to worry about going all the way back or restarting the entire game. Not necessary for this game. I'm going to take this top path. And your insta-shield is here, just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I'm going to not try to take damage as much. I want to see what's up here. I've actually never seen everything that's up here. Oh. I actually don't know what I just did. I'll have to read up on that. Ah, dang it. Double dang it. There was another top path I could have taken. I think it just pops me out over here. Or just drops me onto that, so... Maybe it's not needed. And you do get knockback whenever you hit an enemy, so just be aware of that. If you ever do play this. There's Arthur. It's actually a little more difficult to... Huh, never mind. I guess I'm doing okay. Oh, and there's dialogue and cutscenes. Where am I? How did I get here? All I remember is a bright flash, and then everything was gone. And now I'm here. Not another step, mortal. I am Gloamglozer, the guardian of the gates. And you have been disturbing my forest. How reckless. Go no further, peasant. Once you enter the deep woods, you're completely doomed. Doomed, I say. This is my domain, and I will be watching. Away! Well, at least I know where I should be going. And that's not the end of the first level. So we're going to have, like, multiple interruptions per level. God, this music is so good. But, you're going to have, like, one or two mini bosses, and then a proper, like, boss for the level. And that's how that's how the game's structured. And honestly, I think it's kind of cool. I want to go up there and see what's up there, so I'm waiting for this to come back down. So a normal playthrough of this game takes roughly an hour. Ah, right. still don't know what that does. But I do know that I've killed him again. If you play on the easier difficulties, then he takes less damage to kill. If you play on like the hard mode, I think he takes more hits, or I think you take more damage. And then if you play on Maniac mode, it's a one-hit kill. So if you take damage for whatever reason, you're dead. Like, you're done. And honestly, this is one of my favorite ROM hacks ever. One of my favorite Sonic ROM hacks, one of my favorite ROM hacks overall. Mostly because I do like the spooky atmosphere of it. Oh, there goes that. There goes me taking the flame shield to the very end, but I think we're going to get there anyway, with no problem. Hey, my flame shield is back. And then this is the boss. We're getting an auto-scroller. It's actually not as difficult as you think, and if anything, I think... Oh, whoops. Aside from my mistake right there, carrying the going without a shield is probably going to be the easiest, because I can use the insta-shield's properties to, like, get that little extra reach for my damage, and also avoid taking damage at certain points, so it's going to be very beneficial for me to use it. And that's the end of Force of Decay Act 1, or Stage 1, technically. Oh, this level has my favorite mechanic. So, just pay attention to the layout of the level. It's also got Castlevania music, so I can appreciate that too. I'm gonna go here, you hear like a sound effect, you go back this way, and then you realize, wait, the level looks a lot different now. And that is the gimmick of this level. As you make progress, the level layout is gonna change. So I go here, you hear the lightning, or the thunder in the background. My shield disappeared. So that's not fun. I'm gonna go bubble shield on this one. So yeah, you do get your shield from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but honestly, I think the lightning shield is the best just for being like really good for platforming, because you're gonna do a lot of platforming in this game. Okay, so those are just for rings in case you need to heal. And I've just skipped a segment, or a little portion, because I didn't need to be there. Okay, I need to get through there a different way. I want the... No, I'll keep bouncing around with this. I have a regular shield now. Okay. I can live with that. Oh, it switched anyways. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna take this platform to go up and to go further. This is the only way to go through, I believe. You need that to fling you over here. Okay, wait, no, I think there are platforms that'll help you go the other way, so disregard what I just said. Which is, again, I'm gonna need that. And hey, look, it's the final boss from Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, dang. I forgot that completely, that actually will reach you. Go a little further. Health is fully restored. But we're not done with our boss encounters, because we have another one right here. Lightning's going to be striking at us. Oh, God. And it's not like Mega Man where you have to hold the opposite direction. God, I am screwing this up. There we go. I was really trying on that one. Okay. So you can kind of see what his pattern is. Not a fun pattern at times, but I was just screwing up. But, when you go upside down, it's not like how Mega Man is where you have to hold up to slide. Or in my case, the spin dash, you still have to hold down. So the controls are not flipped in any way. And we get another boss. This one's actually a fun one. How dare you defy my orders? You, I finally found you. What happened to my world? Where are my friends? Answer me. What are you talking about? And you have the gall to yell at me? I am the Guardian. Now you've crossed the line. No mercy. So this one's going to have this character from, I believe, Ghosts and Goblins. Get the spin dash, so it'll tell you where the ball's coming from. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to hit it. And then Mickey Mouse will be there. Goofing this one up already. That one's going to throw crosses. Once the tombstones come down, you can actually bounce at the character. I find this to be a lot safer. The ball is just me screwing up, and this one's not too difficult. In the past, she used to throw like, I think it was like axes that she used to throw. So that made her like a little more difficult to dodge. You do this, you'll be fine. Waiting to see if Mickey was coming back. There goes the crosses. I'm not reaching that one. Oh my god. So yeah, there's a bit of waiting in this, but I feel like it's not mindless. It's actually like very calculated. You really do need to like be careful of your like basic situational awareness in these fights is going to go a long way. But you also have to like recognize patterns, and with this is pretty simple for the game. This side again. Do that. Yeah, in case this one's like the most frequent one you'll come across. And there we go. Yep, just shouting at him and trying to run towards him. But then he's captured. Enough. And then he's attacked. Oh no, it's him. Did you not hear what I said, Gloamglozer? But we shouldn't let a mortal in. That's what the rules say. Have you already forgotten who's in charge? No, sir. Precisely. How long has it been since we've seen a mortal descend this far? What a fascinating specimen. I want myself a show. Let him into the city. Understood. Don't say I haven't warned you. Out of my sight now. And that is the end of the Forces of Decay. So now we go into the city. I believe there are 3 or 4 zones in the game, and they each have 3 levels in it. Or 3 stages. If I recall correctly. It could just be 3, and I'm just not remembering it that well. Welcome to Sin City. You get like evil Rouge the Bats trying to Professor Love. Channel Pope would love this one. Well, he would hate the fact that they look like zombies. Oh, I didn't show the, There you go, you get your after image. Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, I know I didn't show something. I think that's Tikal. I think that was. I only caught, like, a glimpse. So yeah, it definitely has, like, some Sonic elements, like the multiple paths that you can take. Like, you can take different paths to find different things. I think that's cool. Weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But it is an interesting idea. And I think there's like another character that's in here, but I don't know if that's going to give it away. Alright. Those ones you have to attack when their shields are not, like, trying to block you, so... Not the best to try to avoid right away. Oh, right. Okay, so this one is going to shoot lasers, but then is also going to keep itself, like, vulnerable in between. When you see the heart, that's when you can attack. But when you see that, you have to start dodging. Kind of bullet hell-esque. But then you get these. So this one's just the mini-boss. It's nothing too difficult or anything. It's just a by-the-numbers mini-boss. Hey, Riley! Man, it's been a while. How you been? How's life treating you? Yeah, no, I remember you. It's been a long time. And there we go. Heart's on fire. And we keep going. So I did that to show off that yes, you can still do damage to those shield enemies without having to use the insta shield, but that's always helpful. The story of the game, it's pretty simple. Sonic and his friends were oh my god, that just saved me. These red pentagram looking things, they're springs. They're like the bumpers. But yeah, Sonic and his friends were taken by Death and a character that isn't really acknowledged in this game. More of a mysterious character. And Sonic basically has to figure out like who's causing it and how to get his friends, how to go back to his world with his friends. Pretty simple stuff. But there is a twist near the end, and I don't want to say too much. Haven't been able to catch a lot of streams. The Spooky Night, glad to catch this one on the Spooky Night. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I know it's been a while since you've been here for the streams, but it's fine. It's all good. I kind of want the bubble shield for this. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Right. You have a air meter. And if you don't get out of the water, you die. That's my first death. Not the most difficult thing to get out of. I just kind of screwed up. Normally in bed right now, but with the hay. Oh! I kind of feel bad. I was supposed to stream a lot sooner than I did today, but I got caught up talking with some friends. Okay, I thought there'd be a way to launch myself out, but apparently not. It's all good. That fish disappeared. That makes life a little easier. I do like how you don't just bounce off. You actually do your full run. That's kind of cool. And then we get the other boss. Oh wait, no, we get Death. I mean, we get another boss still. Hello, mortal. I am Death. Welcome to the capital of sin. Your first venture into this hell proper. Why did you save me? What do you want? Save you? Don't be absurd. You're not just a competent fighter. You're also funny. I like you even more every minute. And there's another cameo. I have an array of challenges lined up for you. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Let's see how you fare. That one technically says jump out, but you could just the whole thing is just, you know, avoid the hearts because they do damage, but also avoid the spikes as well. It's pretty simple. It kind of reminds me of the Hydrosity boss fight, where you have to kind of like find your way up. So yeah, can't believe how many years has been tuning in. Used to tune in when I was in college. You graduated in 2018. It puts that perspective. Jesus, that was like it's 7 years ago. You graduated 7 years ago, and I'm still streaming and making YouTube videos. Oh God. Okay. Time is a very interesting concept, but also a very cruel one at times, and it's actually really cool. But still, it's like, oh my God, I've been doing this for that long. Oh right, this one is not my favorite level. Didn't mean to make you feel bad. It's all good. It's all good. This level, I have to change the. Okay, never figured out how to hit that thing properly. But I have to change the water level, and to do that, I have to spin into a couple of things. But I also need to be able to move blocks. Which, when I did my video, when I recorded for my video, I completely forgot I could push the blocks to the side. And I went to go look at an old stream, was like, wait, hold on, I knew how to do this, and I just did not think about it again. Best to avoid those enemies. There we go. So this one will bring this block up so I can just stand on it and go. Oh wait, that's not the one I... Okay, that's not the one that I really need to push. Oh, I think I skipped it altogether. Hey, Firebrand! Use 3. Then he does this attack, which I always thought the... I thought the trail of fire was also going to hurt, but it doesn't. It's only, like, the very tip of it. I honestly thought he was going to come back down. And then this, I could just bring the water level all the way back down, and it's gonna actually do it in real time. It'll do it on this platform right here, which I need to go over. That one might not help me out as much as I would want it to. I'm gonna push this a little that way. Okay, this one's gonna be the do or die one for me. But because I have the lightning shield, I'm like the most prepared for it that I could be. I have to get to this, but if you saw over there, there was like springs that would shoot you backwards. I fell for that so many times. I was getting very tired of it. But that is the big thing. That one will just send you back, and it will send you to your death because there's no way to recover. This one's more like a Zelda 2 boss. Honestly, this is another one of those where the insta-shield is better to have. Just do things like that. Gonna hit the middle. Hit that. just do that. Not a super difficult boss, but as you can see, you don't have a lot of footing. So if it's your first time around, it might be a more difficult one to go through. But I've played this a little too much in the last 3 days. I think we get another boss fight here. You're still here? I expected you to be long gone by now. I'm impressed. You're a real warrior. You've provided me with some good entertainment, but I don't have anything more for you here. What do you mean? You've reached the end of the line, my friend. I'll make this quick. I have other things to do. That. So if you spin dash him, he's never really gonna be of any significant danger. But he will make sure that it comes after you. I'm goofing this up a little. But if you do it just right, you can get out of the way. That's a little harder to explain. Only because I'm not the best at explaining it. I think there's a phase 2. Oh yeah, there's a phase 2 here. Which... oh boy. If I remember correctly, phase 2 is not going to be fun. So I'm going to see if I can get some extra health. I don't think there's any, though. But even though that is possible... yeah, that's not the case. But this boss... this is where, like, Sonic's footing... and like the momentum and everything, that's where this is going to be a bit of a problem. So you kind of have to be careful of like how you bounce off an enemy in this case, and not make mistakes like I just did right there because I was not paying attention. Kind of bounce off, and then when you hit them, you just let go of the D-pad and they'll just land right in the boat. That was the big thing for me because I ended up taking way too much damage when I did this last time. And when he comes back this way, you have to dodge the scythe going here. But as long as you can dodge it, you'll be safe. Like, you should take very little damage. Jump, drop, jump again. Wait for this to come to the middle. And then you just bounce. You let your momentum carry you towards them. And then you just bounce back and don't bother to touch the D-pad. And now he's going to bring in these rings. The rings on this side is a little harder to dodge. You kind of have to just... it's a game of chance with this one. And then he still brings out the scythe, so... still very difficult to dodge if you don't get it just right. Like, I was having trouble with this boss at one point. And I'm still taking damage to that, so... I still have not perfected this boss yet. Hang on. Yeah, get your bye viewers out of here. I don't know how to get out of this. Oh god. What if I just click there? Okay. Yeah, I was getting rid of a bot account. Wait, did I just bounce off of it? Oh god. Ooh, that might not be good. Okay, I might have to redo this fight. Yeah, I died anyways. Okay. I'm always never sure of where I need to be on that one, so that was my fault. But it'll be fine, as long as I don't make that mistake at the beginning. Yeah, this one, personally, this one's like the most difficult fight for me, just because of the very little footing that you have. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's normal damage. Alright. For a moment, I thought... that sounds like something that, like, you bounce off and do nothing. Yeah, if I don't make a bunch of rookie mistakes, then I'll be fine. I think we have one more zone after this, and it's gonna be awesome. That drop down. There we go, and now we're into phase 2. Phase 2 is going to be the rings, and then the big... Oh, okay, I just stand here. And not do that again. Damn. Okay. That's easy. I could do that. Okay, maybe I should not screw this up. I did not like how I was doing that. Ooh, that's not good. But at least now I get the spring. So I have to hit them 3 times each. The odds are not in my favor this time. So I think it's around here I have to stand. So I think I'll just crouch. Perfect. So if I could do that 2 more times, I'll be safe. As long as I avoid taking damage this time, then I'll win. I think I actually have to stand around here. That works. Okay, I think I got this. Oh. Wait, no, I won. Okay. I thought I had 1 more hit. It's a 5-hit boss instead of a 6. And that's the end of Act 3. Stage 3. Thank you. I think this is probably the last zone. And it's also going to have a very familiar theme. And that obnoxious guy. Yeah, that enemy is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Wait, hold on. I don't have the momentum for that. Yeah, it is an interesting concept. It does mean that I can't, like, cheese boss fights, so... I mean, it was always a thing of, like, oh, what was a better fit? Like, a ring count that you could easily exploit, or... Love that instant shield so much. I hate that. I hate that knight so much. Like, either have something that you can exploit like the rings, or go with something a little more traditional like hit points. And I think it all just depends on how your game is designed. If it's designed with the ring count in mind, then go for it. If not, then I think you might end up making your game a little too easy if you go with the ring count, but it's designed more for like HP. It's a very weird thing, but it is something that is discussed. See if I can hit that on the way, on the bounce back. There we go. You can still kind of exploit the infinity barrier. Yeah, that is true. The insta shield does make it easier to exploit certain things, unless you have like a different shield on, then it's gone. But then you have like the benefits of the other shields, as opposed to, just going with the insta shield. This one, he's gonna throw those flasks at you. And you just have to attack him a couple, just go into him. I was a little sloppy with how I fought him, but still. Like, it gets the job done. It, like, you know, you really don't have to worry too much about him. So, like, he can catch you off guard with how he, with how the two flames come out. Because they're meant to follow you. I have not seen this part. Oh. Huh. Okay. And with the flame shield, obviously you can just avoid. Dude. That's so mean. I hate that. I usually never worry about these spikes. See if I can get up there. Wait, am I expected to go... Oh, I have to go this way with it. Oh. Oh, dang it. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, some of the enemies get a little too bulky. Like, not what you expect out of Sonic, so you're just taking a lot of unnecessary damage, and I don't have... Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. Yep, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, there was no way. It just followed me. Yeah, it is nice to not have to chase down a final ring or anything. Okay, so I'm kind of committed to this area. Alright. Jeez. Guess my only strategy was just spin dash, because that was the only thing that worked. Holy crap. I was like, oh man, I'm struggling with this. No, apparently not. You just gotta run. Oh god. Rising lava. Oh, why? This way. There we go. Oh, I don't think... Oh, come on. Yeah, these are my least favorite enemies just because of how so damn bulky they can be. Alright. I think with this... Need one more ring. Because I believe this is a boss. These enemies look fun. They're from Castlevania. Or at least that one is. I know that one for sure is from Castlevania. And here's the boss for this area. I believe I have to fight... Yeah, I have to fight Shaft now. Hello, Sonic. Welcome to Devil's Castle. How do you know my name? My master knows a lot about your kind. I've been watching you for a while now. Your fighting prowess is quite admirable. However, I've been ordered to stop you. Prepare for an onslaught. So, I believe this is a 3-phase... No, wait, no, I'm thinking of a different part. This is like a giant mech. shoot fireballs. I have to avoid those fireballs. Then he's gonna shoot that, which I have to just hit him in the head. Okay, I knew I was gonna do that. And then there's this part, hit him in the belt. And he's done. That was much easier than I thought. I made it out to. That was much easier than any other time I've tried this. But I believe this is the final zone of the game, so I'm going to be dealing with like all the main characters. Or all the main bad guys. Oh, oops. So I fought Shaft. I'm probably going to fight like... oh yeah, I know exactly who I'm going to fight. It's weird when I know who I'm going to fight. I just don't want to give it away. And that's a weird oddity with this game, I noticed. I only damaged one of them, but that one that appeared had the same damage output, or had the same health. Time for things to get spicy. Yeah, we're like in the last bits of the game. Again, you have to hold down to roll instead of holding up. I know some games do up for like the down input when you're upside down. This game doesn't do that. I actually do want this for that. Come back down. Hit this, and... Oh, right, I forgot about this. Moldorm from A Link to the Past. Basically, hit the tail. And I just took damage instead. This is why I'm so glad that Insta-Shield is here. I can just hit him like that. I don't know if I got him there. I think I just missed. There we go. Sometimes controls are inverted for playing. That's kind of what you were doing. Oh, that was sudden. I forgot, I don't have, like, the flashing in the game, so, like, a lot of the effects are kind of not there. A lot of the visual effects are not there. So I'm used to those being in there. Like, with Mega Man, I can hold up, and I believe I can hold up, and that's how I could slide when I'm upside down, in Gravity Man stage. But in this game, I have to actually hold down, like, the intended way whenever you're right side up. So it's a little disorienting at first because I'm expecting to just kind of go with whatever orientation I'm in. It's fine. Am I missing something here? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I have to hit this. Do that. Bounce over here. Just take it this way. There we go. I'm right side up again. Oh, right. I just remembered this. I have to let him attack first, dodge, let him go here, then just jump into him. And then when the next one comes by, let him attack. Let him attack. Let him do that. And go right for his head. This one's a little riskier just because I'm trying to go for him like a lot sooner. Because I don't want to get caught by that arm. If I do, I'm going to take damage, and it's pretty obnoxious. So I found the timing to be somewhat good enough. He must have a headache from being upside down. He must have a headache from like going upside down and right side up like repeatedly. Honestly, yeah. He might be a little lightheaded when he's done. And there we go. This will take me up here. And I believe we don't have that much further to go before I go through my next boss. Or before I go through the actual, like, the true boss of the act. Or of the stage. That's so painful. I figured you'd be, like, lightheaded from the whole thing. I don't know, it'd be, like, very disorienting. There's Shaft, one more time. And I don't remember what this turns into. Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, this is not hard at all. You just gotta attack its face when it's vulnerable, and it tends to be in a vulnerable state. Yeah, the fire doggo. Imagine the pressure in your head and your face from the gravity pulling all the blood there. Oh man, I don't envy that at all, not in the slightest. Ah, here we go. Okay. My calculations were true. Your power is exceptional. I don't believe I can stop you, but I can still delay you. If it means I can buy my master more time, I'll gladly face my demise. Hey, this shouldn't be how it ends. I'm going to save the world. I'm going to save my friends. And I'm going to save you. Just let me through, please. No, this is not an option. I swore an oath to my master. Goodbye, Sonic. It was an honor. This is a 3-phase boss fight, and you're going to see what he turns into. It's going to be fun. First thing I thought of was like, oh man, I forgot about this, and it's actually kind of the coolest thing ever. This one's easy. This is like the same pattern. I just got used to it. And then there's phase 2. Which I don't like very much. This one's really hard. As I'm screwing this up. You kind of have to hit him while he's up here. And he goes really fast through this. But you do have to get like a couple of hits on him like that. Oh! Oh, never mind. I guess I beat him. I think this is a 3-phase fight. Oh god, it is a 3-phase fight. But he does have the courtesy of recovering some of your health. Not a lot of games will do that. I have great respect for that. So he's got some fire attacks, obviously. He's got like a laser attack right there. And I've already defeated him. Not a very impressive final phase, but yeah. Immediately beats him. Okay, we get it. You're talented. I'm sorry. I played this a lot in the last 2 days. I forgot how much I feel like I over-practiced for something that I didn't even know I was going to stream today. This was supposed to be for a video on the main channel. I'm still going to do that, but I wanted to play it because it's Halloween. Now we have the final, the finale of the game. Devil's Descent. And that's who our final boss is. Eggman! I knew you'd come. I knew it! Even if I was expecting you. Much later than this. What are you doing here? I'm here to take over the world. What else? After countless defeats at your hand, I felt humiliated, destroyed. I had to do something. In my desperation, I made a deal with the devil. He gave me the throne of hell, imprisoning all of your friends. And I'm the one who's going to rule it all. You're not going to get away with it. Oh, I'm not going to get away with it? I'm going to get away with it in style. This machine embodies the power of the devil himself, infused with my brilliant mind. Even though it's not ready yet, I'll show you what it can do. Say your prayers, hedgehog. So this thing's gonna drop down and it's gonna be really obnoxious, like so. It'll take like a quick hit like that. So when it rises up, like that, I have to spin dash out of the way. Sometimes I don't get that cue. No, that's just mean. Okay. I haven't done this a lot. Reminds you of the 3D boss in Sonic Adventure? Like the, what is it, the Egg Viper? Dang. Okay, I'm not going at that with enough speed. I still took damage? Alright, well, I destroyed his first phase. It's fine if you're in a chatty mood. If anything, it's making this go by a lot faster. It's pretty cool. This one's kind of trippy. It's a behind the back perspective, but I can dash around. But I only get one opening to attack, and as you can see, those are his attacks. But when it has that hit sign, or when his little thing in the heart blinks, that's when I can attack him. Everything else, I kind of just have to get away from it. It's like Knuckles Chaotix, where you're kind of just falling. Oh no, not Knuckles Chaotix. There's a different game that does it, where you're kind of falling down. Also, those hands, you have to get out of the way. And then these are gonna actually circle around and then follow. I don't think I can hit these. Oh, I can just go through them. All right. But I have to wait so I can hit this again. Wait for that attack to go through. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, so if he hits me, I have to redo the whole set. Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I do take damage from it. I'm just gonna take a death there. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I gotta do the whole fight again. Crap. Alright. There we go. Only took 2 hits. That's actually not that bad. Alright, we'll try it again. I was able to get this before, it's just... I got a little sloppy in that fight. But it only recovers me to 1 less. Do I still play with Garrulous 64? Yeah. I think I was talking to him earlier today. Haven't really had plans to like stream something together or play something together. Well, I mean, we've had plans of it, but something always happened where it fell through. But there's stuff that we've had planned, like myself, him, and Dave, and it'd be kind of cool to do it. The hands kind of make me the most nervous for that reason. Laugh with your racing streams. We have thought about doing like a Sonic Racing Crossworld stream again. Like we did it once, kind of like impromptu, but like a proper like trio Sonic Racing Crossworld stream would be fun. Or maybe like SRB2, like return to SRB2. At this point, it's just funny because I have like done a complete 180 on that game. Where back then I used to like I used to rage really hard at that game. Now it's just like, it's a fun game. Crap, this is not good. Oh boy. This is actually making me very nervous because... Ooh, the game's slowing down. Got that Genesis. It doesn't have enough flash processing. Everything goes dark again? Alright. I hope I make this. This part is... This part makes me nervous because I only have 1 health. Oh boy. I hate that so much. If I had an extra bit of, if I had a little bit of extra health, I could easily do that, but... That's not good. Okay. Alright, so I gotta try and not take 4 hits. I think I can do that. It's not the biggest ask this game has gone for. Problem is, like, when I move a little bit, I drift. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I like that. Thank you, game. I was like, oh, where are you going? Alright, so now this will be a little more manageable. I actually don't know how close it needs to be for me to actually take damage, so we'll figure it out as we go. It's just how instant those are. That, like, sketches me out the most. Maybe I just need to... never mind. Good enough. I like where that's going so far. Kind of let these come in a little. You just dash around the outside. go back into the shadows. Thank you. That's terrifying. And that's perfect. Alright, there we go. I don't think it's gonna... I think it's gonna be like a... It would have to go for a while for me to start screwing up. I think that's what it's going for. Alright, that's manageable. Oh, visually this probably looks, like, terrible because of, hell. Okay. It's one hit. Not the absolute worst. Oh, God, okay. It's not what I wanted. Game, you want to give me, like, another heart? Or another big ring? Okay, this will be hit number 3. I just need to avoid taking damage going forward. Good. Good. This is where it's really gonna get. Alright, this is fine. No. Not what I want. Oh, I might be doomed here. Actually, no. If I can outlast this, then I win. I just gotta make sure I don't get hit by its, Oh, fuck! Oh, no. Why do I have the luck of, like, I have, like, the worst luck when I try to do something on a stream. That one just unavoidable. Am I just not able to avoid those attacks? I feel like I'm missing something there. And it sucks because I can't go in with full health. I always have to be off by one. We'll see if I can get it this time. I'm normally able to get this in 1 or 2 goes, but... well, could be streamer's curse. That last phase I don't like at all. Like, everything here is fine, it's just that last phase is just the worst. I hate that so much. I'm always, like, worried it's gonna, like, do that. So now I have to, like, anticipate what it might do. And try not to jump into things so fast. So I have to avoid damage going forward. So weird. He tries to go off screen and makes it very difficult to keep tabs on him. All right, that I can do. That's not hard. This, on the other hand, not fun. But I got through that one fine. Man, the game's really taking a hit in its performance. Two more hits to go. Yeah, he's doing all this without the Chaos Emeralds. He's just fighting Eggman, who has the power of... who has demonic powers at this point. Fuck. If I just take one hit in the next... if I avoid taking damage between now and the next round, then I got this. I just can't make too many stupid mistakes. Fuck! No, 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 get away from me. Okay, I might be screwed again. That's wonderful. Oh, that was it. Oh, never mind. I thought I had one more phase. Holy crap. And Hellfire Saga is over. How could it end like this? I was so close. You were close, but not close enough. I gave you everything, an army, my power, and yet you still failed. You're pathetic. Oh God, no. Give me another chance. No, you've had your chance. Your fate is now sealed. And there goes Eggman. And there he goes. Yeah, even Demon Eggman doesn't stand a chance against Sonic. There are people who stayed with us until the end. They're the ones who made this game possible. Oh yeah, these are it's the credits. Right, you have a playable credits sequence. Yeah, poor Eggman. I only have like a little bit of sympathy towards him. But yeah. So this area is kind of weird. It's going to make you go through and find all the boxes. Oops. So to get through, so to wrap up the credit sequence, you have to hit all the boxes when you, as soon as you can. Got some boss programming right there. Oops. Oops. And it gets destroyed by a rodent over and over again. I think it's more of an arrogance thing, like his ego gets in the way of him being successful. And hey, we're back. Oh, and it makes sure it makes sure that you don't skip anything. And it's got extra credits up there. So it's everyone who's worked on the game, but it also does something very cool. Like, there's something this game does that I really appreciate. And hey, there's Tails! So not only do they credit everyone who worked on the final version of the game, but they credit everyone else who contributed to it, but had to leave the project for their own reasons. So I think that's such a very cool thing for this team to do. It's a very classy way to go about it, instead of just outright ignoring it. Never seen this game before. It seems fun. Thanks for showing it off. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I think this is a very classy way of going about it, and Red Miso Studio really knew what they were doing with this. Then obviously those who contributed indirectly to the game. There's technically more to this game, but it's something I'll just explain when we get to it. But that's not the entire game, technically. There's an extra mode. But yeah. As a Sonic hack and a tribute to other series, we have used art from various games to represent bosses and enemies. Most of it have been heavily reworked, but we still want to give credit where it's due. Castlevania from Bloodlines, Rondo of Blood, Dracula X, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania 4, or Super Castlevania 4 in Java, Ghosts and Goblins Arcade, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Kid Chameleon, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Splatterhouse 2, Demon's Crest, Sparkster 2, Castle of Illusion, GS Mikami, Omori, Galari's The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Contra Hardcore. Any other Halloween plans? Probably not. Probably not. It's a little late. I didn't think this was going to go as long as it did, and honestly, I think this was probably the best one to end it on. I know I said I had maybe another game to play, but I think I'm good here. Mostly because I just really wanted to show off this game in some way. I have a scripted video that I want to make for the main channel, so it's almost done. And there's our ending. See you next game. We also unlocked the level select, and look who's back there. Using that 300 IQ because he somehow got out of that thing. Alright, Mermaid Amy, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good night. But when you go into the main menu, or to the beginning of the game, I'm gonna wait a little bit to show it. So it kicks you right back to it. This is so that way you can have the flashing in the game, because it kind of helps with some of the effects that happen. But for the sake of the stream, I disabled it. And at this point, we have access to the level select. That's why it says continue instead of new game. But there's also an EX mode, and this is basically like the game without the majority of the story. But it also has a story in of itself, and that you're supposed to, or an objective. In the 12 levels, you have to go in and get keys in it. Each one has a key in it, but when you get all of them, you get a special ending, and it's Eggman talking to whoever was, giving him this extra power. If not, then you're told to try again. And it'll always do that until you get all 12 keys. I don't know, I only knew where like 2 of them were when I played. So I never figured out how to get to all of them. But yeah, that's kind of how this works, and it's really cool. Hellfire Saga is probably one of my favorite ROM hacks of all time, because it takes the fun gameplay of Sonic, but it also adds like a Castlevania and Ghost and Goblins filter over, like theming. And it's pretty cool. It seems like edgy for the sake of edgy, but it's also a lot of fun. And you can even play it on harder difficulties. You can play it on easier difficulties if you feel that the enemies are a little too much. If you play on easy mode, the enemies take less damage to defeat, and if you play on harder, my understanding is either you take more damage or they take more damage to knock out. And if you play on Maniac mode, it's one-hit kill. Like, if you take one hit, you're dead. And I've tried that for a little bit, and I only got through the first level, sort of. I think I did complete the whole first level, but it took me way too many tries. There's unlimited lives, so it's not a matter of if you beat the game, it's more of when you beat the game. It's just depending on your difficulty and your skill, might take a while. This actually took me longer than the first time I went through it, just because I was making a bunch of silly mistakes. But yeah, highly recommend it. Definitely one of the best ROM hacks I've played.